the girls, they follow you around every day. What can I do to make you mine? Just look my way, I see you try to be cool, but it's not you. I'm the one that you want. So try me, babe. Watching from afar, wishing upon a star. If you could only see what I see, trying to open up your eyes.
Happy Monday, everyone, and thank you for clicking on today's Clean With Me video. Today's video, I'm going to be taking you along with me as I tackle my messy house, giving you guys some extreme cleaning motivation with real life messes while cleaning house and tackling places in my home that need some extreme cleaning. I hope it gives you guys tons of cleaning motivation, and I also added in a little bit more laundry motivation as well. So whether you guys have a messy house, laundry that you need to tackle, or you just need some cleaning motivation, then I hope you guys keep watching and put this video up on whatever device you have and come along and clean with me.
About me, what you got to lose. We could talk all night long about every.
So for today's video, we are tackling dishes first and foremost. I'm going to try to knock these out as quick as possible and put them all in the dishwasher and then run the dishwasher. That way, by the time I'm completely done with cleaning the rest of the house, the dishes will be done, and then I only have to add dinner dishes to the dishwasher tonight. That's kind of the goal that I went for this time when I started the dishes first. We're going to see if this does any better for us. And then once the dishes are all done, I'm going to get in here and just kind of wipe the counters down. There's not a lot to clean, thankfully, but they do still need to get wiped down. There's still kind of food splatter and dust just kind of accumulate. So I just want to do a quick wipe over real quick, and then we're going to actually move on to the living room.
To be so desperately, so just follow me, 'cause I've got the key. Let's unlock our box and find out what's inside it. Could be anything, a good thing. So let's change your mind about me. What you got to lose. Hear me out, just give me a chance. Spill your heart in the palm of my hand. Hear me out, just give me a chance. Spill your heart in the palm of my hand.
So while I was tidying up the few couple things in the living room, I did notice that my youngest son's room was kind of messy again with toys, which, you know, happens with a 2-year-old and 3 other siblings. But I do want to go in there and kind of pick it up before it gets to be any more of a disaster like my downstairs is, which you guys will see here in a little bit. And it literally is so messy downstairs, you guys. You are going to be so shocked. So if you love a good before and after shot of a messy to clean space, make sure you stay tuned, because I promise you it will be so worth it, and it is super satisfying.
Guess I never really had the chance to speak my mind. Never thought you would hear it. Oh, and if you run,
I'm laughing to myself as I'm watching these clips back because my cup of coffee is still not finished. I don't know if you guys caught that on the kitchen counter just now, but it also got me wondering, how often do you guys nuke your cups of coffee? I know that my mamas of little kids can relate, and if you've had littles in the past, I know you can relate as well. On this day, I did not keep track of how many times that I nuked it, but I definitely know it was in the microwave at least 3 times.
just take the shot. Morning's getting closer. I'm waiting on you to tell me it will be alright.
And now that that area is all done, I'm actually going to come into my laundry room and start another load of laundry. I had these clothes that were in the dryer from the night before that I just had tumbling this morning while I was finishing up the kitchen to kind of get all of the wrinkles out. And then I just transferred over the one load from the washer into the dryer. And I'm going to come out here now and get everything nice and folded and then taken downstairs and put away as soon as I'm done, because I definitely have the habit of just kind of putting everything folded into the basket and then just kind of picking out of the basket for all my kids. Thankfully, this is only the pajamas though, so there's obviously no need during the morning for them to change into pajamas. So once I'm done, I'll take this basket down and have them put their clothes away.
If you let me, I'll show you what it means. I know you want it, I know you need it.
So I've actually had a lot of you guys say that laundry is one of your least favorite chores, and holy cow, I can relate. Although I would rather do laundry versus dishes any day of the week, or even cleaning bathrooms. I would rather do all the laundry. And that includes folding and putting it away. But that got me thinking about, what do you guys do to keep yourself motivated while you're doing the tasks that you don't like to do the most? I definitely find it pretty mundane to sit here and fold laundry after laundry after laundry, but if I have something playing, whether it's music in my kitchen, or I have another YouTuber on my phone, or I'm watching a show, I definitely find that the time goes by a lot quicker. So let me know down below, what is something that you guys do to keep yourself going and motivated. Alright, his room went by super quickly, and as you guys can see, I was not kidding when I told you that it is completely trashed down here. My husband is just as big of a kid as my 4 kids are, and he adds to the mess half the time, so he is right down here cleaning along with us most of the time, but just completely trashed. My 2-year-old is also going through these phases where he's taking all the buckets that he can carry and dumping them out everywhere, whether those are buckets from his siblings' rooms or under the stairs. So that adds to the mess. So we're just going to put on some tunes on the TV, as you guys can see, and we're all going to start kind of just pitching in, and then I'm going to start creating the piles for my kids. I'll get a closer look of those in just a minute, but I kind of put piles for every single one of them of things that they're going to take into their room, and then when the downstairs is completely cleaned up, they're responsible to take those piles of their stuff to their rooms and put them away.
You look different. Are we just friends? Are you thinking of me yet? Not about if we could start again. I wanna know, is it true love? And I know we were lost, and I know that we fell hard. But I don't feel the same now. Still thinking about how this time could be different.
So this is usually, like I said, a family affair. We try to make it a big thing when we're all downstairs cleaning. Like I've said in other videos, I just know that it would never get done because my kids are a lot like everybody else. We get overwhelmed if there's too much mess, and then it just gets to a point where we can't find anything that we want or we need because it's just such a mess, but then we're overwhelmed because of the mess. So me and my husband just try to come in here and help get everything cleaned up and make sure that we keep the kids on task so that we can tackle it in the fastest way that we can, while also kind of showing them how to put toys away properly so that when they want to play with something, they can find it versus just kind of like shoving it anywhere and everywhere.
I wanna know, was it true love? True love. I wanna let you go, but I'm counting the days till I see ya. Still wanna take you home, and I'm biting my lip till I get you close. Just let me know. Just let me know. Just let me know. Just let me know.
So now that the downstairs is nice and clean, we can add the cherry to the top of the cake, at least that is for me when I clean the room, and that is coming in here and vacuuming with my good old-fashioned Hoover that plugs into the wall. Super satisfying carpet lines, and it gets the job done.
Tease me just one more time. I cannot fight this feeling, and put your lips to mine, all that I'd ever want. But I know you're not the kind of girl that I can really trust. No, 'cause you do whatever you want. Baby, what about it? I walk away, but I won't get too far.
So So I was kind of thinking about doing a Q&A in one of my future voiceovers for one of my cleaning videos and just kind of give you the chance to ask me questions. I think it would be a really fun way for you guys to get to know me better and for us to engage down below a little bit more in the comments. So if you guys have any type of question that you would love to ask me to answer in a Q&A voiceover for one of my videos, comment those down below.
So have you ever been in love, felt that kind of love? Girl, I really doubt it. Another one you're thinking of, you just shake it up when we talk about it. Just one more time, I cannot fight this feeling. I can't fight it. Put your lips to mine, all that I'd ever want. But I know you're not the kind of girl that I can really trust. No, cause you do whatever you want. Baby, what about it? I walk away. I won't get too far. Stay miles from where you are. Oh yeah. Such a girl gonna break your heart.
Alright you guys, we are actually going to be tackling this fridge for the rest of this video, and the main reason why is obviously you guys can see that it is completely unorganized. I know I have tons of food that I need to go through, lots of pints of ice cream that I know are very expired, things that we don't need anymore and they just need to be thrown out. So I'm going to take this chance and get it all cleaned out, but the whole reason that we're going to be doing this is my fridge actually stopped working properly, and this will be the second time it's happened this year. This fridge is only 2 years old, but from what we've heard from the repairman, this is like a typical thing for this type of fridge. Something in the wiring has happened to it. So we had somebody come out in March and kind of try to fix the problem, and clearly it was good until just recently, and now I have to go through this process again. But the repairman did ask for the fridge to be completely defrosted, so I figured I would take this opportunity to get the fridge completely cleaned out, get rid of all the stuff that we no longer use, expired stuff, and also to be able to transfer all the food into coolers so we can put them downstairs in our cold storage until the repairman comes the following day. And you guys are going to see me flip back and forth between outfits because this was the day before the repairman came so that I could get the fridge defrosted, and you guys are also going to see the block of ice that kind of formed over our vent, causing the fridge to not keep cool. So we're going to go through, get everything thrown away that's expired, put everything that we're going to keep downstairs in the cold storage, and then the next day we'll come back and I'm going to clean the fridge out, get everything wiped up, and then organize the fridge again.
We are who we are. Why don't I be me and you be you? We're spreading color around us. We're lighting up the sky, it's what we do. We shouldn't care about any.
Okay, comment down below and let me know who is obsessed with Chick-fil-A sauces. My kids and my husband use them on everything, and I know that the stores sell them in bottles now, but when they come with all of our meals, it's just so easy to throw them in the fridge, but my family is absolutely obsessed. We do also have some cooked carrots and some fruit that I'm just going to throw some plastic wrap over and then put those in the cooler as well. And then like I said, this freezer is pretty much going to be completely empty. There are a couple things that we'll say we'll throw them in our deep freezer, but a lot of the stuff is severely expired or no longer needed. So it's going to be really nice to get this all cleaned out. It should have been done right when we moved. It should have been done a long time ago. I need to really be better about cleaning this out every week between grocery trips. I know that would make my life a lot easier, but this is also real life and it's the last thing kind of on my list. And because we have to defrost it, we have to go in behind it and unplug it. So my husband moved it back, and I was expecting it to be a lot worse underneath this fridge, to be honest, but it really wasn't too bad considering it probably hasn't been moved since it was put in here. But I'm going to take the opportunity to come in here, give the fridge a good wipe down since it does have a small layer of dust on the sides and the back of it, and then obviously to get underneath it, which is a little more worse.
Keep on doing what you do, doing what you do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, what you do, doing what you do. Do what you like to, what you like to do, what you like to do, what you like to, what you like to do.
Doing what you do, doing what you do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do. Do what you like, do what you like to do, do what you like, do what you like to do, what you like to do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, what you do, doing what you do. Do what you like, do what you like to do, do what you like, do what you like to, what you like to do.
You and me stuck on the ocean now, nothing but waves and they're spilling in. I wanna dry up, but you just keep on going, don't you?
It feels so much better to have this all cleaned out and knowing that it's nice and clean. And here is the ice block that I was telling you guys. It completely formed over the vent to kind of keep the cool air flowing through the fridge. Not ideal, but now we're back to the original day now, and it is all better. They came in and they fixed it. Hopefully we'll have no more problems, fingers crossed. But I'm going to come in here and just kind of spray everything down and then give it a good wipe down before I put all of the things back in the fridge.
No, we lost our purpose, chasing all that surplus. You were all that I need. I feel that we can break free. We can still go back there to a place with no cares. We can turn this ship around. We can turn this ship around all the way back home. Chasing all that we do not have, chasing all that we don't have, chasing all that we do not have. All the way back home, chasing all that we do not have, chasing all that we don't have, chasing all that we do not have. Yesterday we could be ourselves, didn't have much but nevertheless we were true to each other, but now we don't even bother. I remember you being hopeful, but the tall waves have worn us down, and slowly we are drowning. That's why you need to come with me, with me, with me. Turn around 180 degrees and cross the sea. I will not let us fade away. It's not a price I wanna pay, and it's not too late. No, we lost our purpose, chasing all that surplus. You were all that I need. I feel that we can break free. We can still go back there to a place with no cares. We can turn this ship around. We can turn this ship around all the way back home. Chasing all that we do not have, chasing all that we don't have, chasing all that we do not have, we do not. All the way back home. Chasing all that we do not have, chasing all that we don't have, chasing all that we do not have, we do not. I always knew we could do so many great things, so believe in me, I believe in you, and I just feel that this will be an upswing, so hear me out. No, we lost our purpose, chasing all that surplus. You were all.
So now that everything is all cleaned out, I'm going to give you guys a very satisfying before and after of this fridge, and it's nice and ready for me to go pick up groceries. It's completely wiped out, nice and clean. I feel so much better having this done, and like I said, I really need to be better about doing this every time we do a big grocery pickup, because I know that it'll save me so much time in the long run to just come in here and get everything wiped down and cleaned out before I put new groceries in. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this messy house clean with me. I hope it gave you guys tons of cleaning motivation, and if you did enjoy it, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below before you go, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.